It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got the Chargers rookie running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Chargers and the Ravens on Monday.
The Chargers offense ready to get going here on this Monday night. And all eyes on this man, their star running back.
And he was pretty well shut down in the run game last week. He just never became part of the game plan, part of the script of the game as it went along. But we've been told to expect a much heavier involvement from him in our game here as they try to turn their fortunes around.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Quentin Johnston was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. But you look at this defense. They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I still cracked up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's got it to about the 40. The Chargers at 7-3 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the Ravens 24-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens 23-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll... The Chargers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
8 yards to go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And Davis with it left side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Herbert now. Short throw underneath to Hurst. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Ben Mason, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The pass.
You want to be a boss? You got to pay the price. Left wrist on froze, look like a bad face. I'm driving the like
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they work this out past the 25.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Herbert. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Herbert finds Johnston. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Odafe Oweh in there to get him, and that is sack number. Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert back to the air. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Herbert. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. 3rd and 19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down again. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. perfect there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, short throw underneath to Hurst. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Will Dissly, 30 yards.
And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
Right side, he has Johnston.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Herbert off of play action.
To the sideline and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Herbert.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That pass broken up by the linebacker, Dafe. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, Mike.